Alrighty. So what's going on, YouTube? Guess what? Ed here with TGH, and there's a handsome devil on the other end of this over here. What's going down, Sean? How are you, my friend?
I'm doing real good. Excited about tonight. Excited about the giveaway.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what we're here tonight. That's what we're doing right now. We're talking about this amazing giveaway that's happening over at Old Troy City Reptiles. And guys, there's a link in the description. Go take a look at that link that goes to his channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've hit the bell. Make sure you have that notification on the bell set so that when he goes live or when he puts out this tonight, you'll be ready. You'll be going live tonight, right? To let everybody know about the giveaway.
Yeah. See, I said between 6 and 7. After I spoke to Jay last night, he said that maybe a little later on 7:30, maybe a little better, because people on the West Coast will have time to, give them more time. You know what I'm saying? Because if I went at 6, it's really 3 o'clock over where you guys are at. You know what I'm saying? If I go at 7:30, now it's a little bit later. Maybe people are home out of work. So I'm gonna go at 7:30. And it works out better because by 7:30, my wife and son will be here. He got wrestling tonight, so he gets out at 7. He gets home about 7:15. He'll be able to jump in the shower real quick,
The whole Old Troy City Reptiles team will be there tonight.
Yeah.
For a giveaway.
Gonna meet me, my beautiful wife, my amazing son, and I couldn't have asked for a better son. We all love our children.
Yeah,
but my son, he amazes me at how quick how interested and how amazing, he has this passion at an 8-year-old. Now I got a video on Facebook. If you go on my Facebook and you look at the older videos, right. I have a video. He was 5 years old. He was going through a whole rack at 5 years old and saying what the snake was.
That's amazing.
And he was 5 years old. And I pulled him in on the live yesterday, and I just I asked him a few questions, but I told people what I was going to ask him first. I called him, then I came back. I was like, hey, I'm going to ask him what a recessive is. Then I said, Brayden, what's a recessive? And he said, a recessive is an albino, a clown, a pied, a xanthic. I said, how do you get a recessive? He said, you need 2 copies of the gene to make a visual. I said, okay, what if the snake has 1 copy? He goes, it's a het. I'm like, is it a 50%, 66, 100%? If it has 1 copy, Daddy, it's 100% het. And I want to do a video with me and him where I'm asking him questions about codoms, and he knows about superforms. One thing he knows, he mentioned it yesterday on the live. If you breed 2, lessers to lessers, you're going to get a super lesser. That is a real super. If you breed, yellow belly to yellow belly, that's a super. A super is an actual snake it's the same snake. People will say, "Oh, I have a super," when they have a lesser Mojave. That's not a super. It's an ALS animal, an act like super.
That. You know what? I'm so glad you said that, because I've had so many people that have told me, no, it's still a super form. And I just have to sit there and say, well, it's not. At least that's what I'm aware of. But yeah, acts like super. Yeah, that's exactly that's what you're going to get when you're getting that lesser and that Mojave together.
Pure super form is if you breed a super lesser to anything, you're not going to get no normals, and everything you breed it to is going to have lesser in it. Same thing with pastel, same thing with yellow belly. Now, how could you call a lesser Mojave a super when you breed it? You're not going to get all lessers. You're not going to get all Mojaves. You're going to get lessers and Mojaves. It's an ALS animal, act like super. Another act like super is a vanilla and a fire, a vanilla cream. You breed that, you're not going to get no normals. You're going to get vanilla. Everything that's going to pass on is either going to be vanilla or fire. So a true super and an ALS animal, yes, they will not make any normals, but they will. But they are different. They will not make any normals, but a true super will pass on the like a super yellow belly. That's a true super. It's a super form of that yellow belly.
Gotta love those ivories. Yeah.
Yeah, and a super, what can I say? Oh, I got a super Mojave Lesser. No, like it's an ALS animal. Yeah, it's in the Blue White Sisters complex, but it's an ALS animal. ALS is an act like super, and that is something that I will like. I've known it for a while, and who actually, when I spoke to them about it, they kind of told me, and I felt good because I didn't feel like I was like giving misinformation.
Right.
When I went to Nerd, I spoke to Kevin McCurley, and I was telling him, I said, hey, I know you coined the word, the phrase ALS, but can you tell me, is an ALS a super? He goes, no. It's an ALS animal. Is it act like super? I said, okay, what's an ALS? He says, basically what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? He said it in more bigger words than I use. He used bigger words and just how they match. On like the DNA and the alleles, they're on like the same chromosome or whatever. He got more scientific than I'm getting with you. I'm just but I'm just saying an ALS animal is a lesser than Mojave, a fire and a vanilla. Anything that you can breed together that's not the same gene, but it makes like if you breed it, you will not get any normals. So that's an ALS animal. A true super is two pastels bred together, two yellow bellies, two spot noses, two GHIs. That's a true super. So that's just something that
there you guys have it. That's why it's amazing having Old Troy City Reptiles jump in on one of your guys' lives. And just he's an amazing guy. You guys definitely want to reach out if you're a positive member of the reptile community. Definitely reach out to Old Troy City Reptiles. You might learn something. You might be able to pass some information on. And those collaborations, they help a lot of people out there in this digital world to get some information like we just got right now. Let's jump back into what we were talking about today. We have an amazing thing happening today. I get to go over and watch a live tonight. What am I going to be watching again tonight, and what's available in this giveaway?
Okay, so what's available is my asphalt male passed away.
Gotcha.
I was breeding him. He was a little over 800 grams. I started in the 1st of October, and then by like the middle of December, he had lost so much weight and he wasn't eating. His body condition looked poor, so I haven't bred him. It was probably like maybe the 2nd week of December until like 3 days ago when he passed away. But I still kept trying to feed him. Now, gotcha. How I say it, every year, every time you do something, you always learn from something.
Right.
There's one thing I could have done to get him back on food, and I realize this now, and I listen, I blame myself for this. I should have took him out of the snake room, out of the reptile room, where there was no scent of females, the pheromones weren't going on. He wasn't, I should have took him away from that, and maybe he would have ate. Maybe he would have started eating. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying that's something I should have done. But as soon as I seen his body condition start, and see, when you breed males, especially males that are under 1,000 grams, constantly you got to weigh them like every 2 weeks. Right. You don't want to put a male that's a male that's like 800 grams to multiple females. You don't want to do it. He was going to my pastel spot nose yellow belly, but even going to that one snake, when he would lock, like he would stay locked for about like 24 hours. He would lock for a long time. I got some snakes that lock for 4 hours or whatever. Then once I witness a good, they lock for a while, I remove them. I sometimes I couldn't remove him for like a day and a half because he was still locked with her. So in the middle of December, I noticed his body condition was starting to look really. I didn't like it. Gotcha. And his weight had dropped, so I took him out of the breeding I said, no, there's always next year. Unfortunately, he had passed away.
I see.
So I have a calico yellow belly / asphalt that that I was gonna do a giveaway on, but I took her out before he passed away, but I'm glad I took her out because I still have a chance to have the asphalt gene in my collection. And I hope she's gravid. I hope she's gravid. So I'm just gonna keep not gonna put any more males in her. I'm just gonna keep feeding her. Hopefully, she'll go for me. But what's in the giveaway? Since I took that calico yellow belly / asphalt out, I had put one of my snakes in there that was in my double het clown pie project. Was going to be in that project, but we're getting a visual. We're getting a pied 100% het clown. So I have a female that is a pastel, 100% het hypo, 50% double het for clown pie.
Okay.
Now, Ed, when I show you her, she just has like these ringers, so it's like if you see you look like right here, it looks like she got like you see like the, I don't know if you can see it, like you see like these like coming up, like the ringers, you know what I'm saying?
They're awkward looking saddles. Yeah, they're very unique looking.
And it's like right towards the end of the tail, she got some ringers, coming up. So that doesn't mean she's het pied, but usually my het pies have ringers, but that doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean
it's not
nothing.
a guarantee, but it's something that you're familiar with. Yeah. You've seen that before.
Yeah. So she's in the giveaway now. Then we have two other females that are pastel, but they're 100% het ghosts. They came from the Bastavi ghost. She was the mom. And then I have this 450-gram female that is a calico, 66% het ghost. The pairing was het to het. So she's 66% het ghost. So
wow.
It was. So she's in the gift. So those
I was gonna ask you about this this het goat thing, ghost thing, because I have been saying hypo here at TGH a lot. And recently we had a conversation about that. Can you kind of elaborate a little bit more on exactly where we're getting this het hypo from and why we should be more on the ghost when it comes to our terminology with ball pythons?
Yeah. Well, when you breed ball pythons, if me and you are having a conversation and you say hypo, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
They are ghosts. And you got ghosts, you got orange ghosts, you know what I'm saying? A hypo really is a gene that is, in like berms and boas. And again, this came from, me speaking to, when I was up at Nerd, I had tons of questions because guys, listen, when I vibe and kick it with people, I'm not only I want to learn too.
Oh yeah.
So you got a ghost, you got orange ghost, and then you got your desert ghost. You know what I'm saying? It's
I might actually have orange ghost in my collection, believe it or not. I'm not sure, but Aquaball says that the Aquaball's pastel that we have here might be orange ghost.
Well, listen, if it's orange ghost. Is it a male or female?
It's a female.
It's a female. If it's an orange ghost, I got a male for you.
Oh, watch out, guys! You guys heard it here, But I've been blown away by this because I've been trying to teach my sons, especially like you're saying, we look up to seeing the way your family dynamic is in regards to how the family takes care of Old Troy City Reptiles. So I've been doing that a little bit here, and I'm like, hey, we're TGH guys. You guys got to help out. Water checking, spot checking, making sure everyone's good, making sure if they're sitting on the front, if it's not too warm in the bag, go ahead and use the heat gun. But they kind of got that down. We're still trying to make sure that they learn exactly what the morphs are. So, yeah, big ups to you, and thank you so much for letting me know that. And, again, I'm going to spread that word out there thanks to Old Troy City Reptiles. Yes, if you're saying hypo, you really mean to say ghost in the ball python world. Not to mean that everyone's not going to understand you, but if you want to properly term it, it's a ghost. So thank you for that.
Hey, but sometimes on Morph Market, I do see snakes listed as, 100% head hypo, ball pythons. And hey, you know what? When they say that, we know what they're talking about.
Right.
I know what they're talking about. You know what they're talking about. Breeders know, other breeders know what they're talking about. But when they first, when it was first came out, it was a ghost. It was a ghost G. It was a ghost. And then you got the orange ghosts. They're all recessive. Desert ghosts. I love desert ghosts. I do not believe that ghosts and orange ghosts are compatible. I do not believe. I don't believe they're compatible.
Okay.
But if you ever seen this is sometimes I even say this, the hypo pies, but you ever see the ghost pies, the orange ghost pies, they are amazing looking.
It's a big difference. You can really see the difference.
Yes. I got besides the Pastavi ghost, I have an Enchi Pin ghost, and she just blows my mind how she looks. I'm really not a big fan of pinstripe, but when I seen the Enchi in it, and then the visual, she has 2 copies of the ghost. She's a visual ghost. It blew my. She just looks amazing. It cleans out a lot of the pattern. I want to pull it off. Can I pull it off to show you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right.
Well, I do appreciate everybody coming on in today. Don't forget, in the link, there's a link in the description below, and that's for Old Troy City Reptiles. And you're going to want to go over there to Old Troy City Reptiles tonight. Yes, tonight, because tonight's going to be the giveaway. There's going to be some amazing snakes available in this giveaway. So please be there. Make sure you're subscribed. Please make sure if you're also entering into any type of giveaway that you're prepared for those giveaways, that you have what it takes to take care of the animal and look out for the best interest of the animal before you enter a giveaway. This is very important, especially for Old Troy City Reptiles. Guys, be there tonight. Share the link. Let everybody know and have a great time with that. Let's take a look at what you got there, Old Troy City Reptiles.
This is an Enchi pinstripe ghost.
Snaps.
She's like, that's like a brownish, greenish yellow. She's just amazing looking.
Oh, the camera does no justice, but I'll tell you guys, wow.
And then she has you see the white spots coming up from her belly.
Yeah.
They're like right up. They're actually
pixelation, a little bit of sugaring. It looks like.
Yeah, well, they're outlining the lines coming up. Let me see. Right over here,
right there. Yeah, very defined.
Has that? She's amazing looking. And when I seen this, and she has her dorsal stripe is not broken up. It's a straight dorsal stripe.
Gotcha.
But the ghost, what it does to the pinstripe, made me a fan of having this in my collection. And I think Ghost is such an amazing recessive, but it's really not expensive to get into it. But when you add it to Clown, Pied, Desert Ghost, that's that double, double recessive going on there. Right. You just get it. You look amazing looking snakes. It changes it washes them out, and they look ridiculous.
Well, I'll tell you, I was completely on the line of, I have some amazing friends. I've received some amazing recessive gifts from our friends in the community. Thank you, guys. And because of that, I have some amazing recessive, but I wanted to focus on my co-doms. And now, thanks to Old Troy poking at me all the time, and ZTK poking at me all the time, and Irondogg talking to me, I have all of you guys just making me think, wow, that would be an amazing pattern, or would be an amazing epic color combo. So I blame you guys.
Yeah.
Wow, what are we looking at here? Oh man, look at this.
That's it. This is we produced a few of these last season. This is an Enchi pie.
Wow. Inchy
Yeah.
pied. Wow, you have some wow.
Yeah.
You've been kicking
We
butt
got,
over there. Sean,
we
you've
got
been really putting in the work, and you're extremely active in the community, and you're an advocate for all of the good things that are going on, and you're also standing up, using your voice to fight for people in our community. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it.
absolutely, man. We see we got two of them right here. Enchi pies.
Are those your holdbacks?
One of them's my holdback. One of them is on hold for someone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too bad for all of you folks out there that thought you were going to get one. You're not. Those are holdbacks.
Yeah. So, guys, again, I just want to really stress it. Like, if you guys really, I know you subscribe to the channel to, when I put that video out, and everyone who subscribed is going to be in the giveaway. A few people took themselves out, and I respect that. They said, hey, I can't take any snakes in right now, and I respect that. If you can't afford to feed the snake or house the snake properly, where I feel, you have to understand, where I feel comfortable putting the snake in your hands, listen, you're not going to probably get the snake for a month because just the weather, when I'm going to ship it. But so give me time to get what you may need. Now, again, am I going to, if I don't know the person, which I'm probably not going to know, maybe, I'm probably not going to know all the three people I'm going to give a snake away to, I probably never even talk to. So, I will, be asking, if they, we'll email each other, and I just want them to show me the setup that they're going to have for the snake. If they have the proper setup, hey, you know what? I have no problem, giving you the snake. If I know you, there's no questions asked. I'm not going to ask you to show me whatever, a setup or nothing. But if I don't know you and I ask, hey, show me a picture of what you're going to keep the snake in, don't take offense to it. It's me doing what
your due diligence. I mean, you're doing the right thing, honestly. And I hope this becomes more of a standard thing and a standard practice throughout our community, guys. I love the giveaway stuff. In the very beginning, I was not about giveaways. I was like, no, don't expect me to do giveaways. But I seen that this is a way for us to, kind of come together, and it brings a lot of joy and happiness. So I'm totally with it. But definitely thanks to old Troy, he's kind of changed my perspective on the way we do these giveaways. We definitely need to make sure that they're capable of handling an animal. We need to make sure they have the right space, means, and, finances as well. As one of those things is, as long as you have what you need to take care of your animals, kudos to you. That's a good thing. But let's make sure before we start sending these amazing, majestic animals, through the mail or shipping things out, and they get somewhere, and you're assuming when they get out of that box, they're going to have a nice time to relax. They're going to be able to acclimate into their area, but they can't really do that if they don't have an area. So big plus to you. Thank you so much for doing that. And I really do hope this transcends, some of our smaller channels. It catches on to some of the bigger channels. This should be a standard, at least for our industry, our hobby. We should know where we're sending our animals. Thank you.
Yeah, one thing that I know for a fact, because I bought a lot of snakes off of some bigger breeders, and they were high dollar snakes,
right?
And they didn't care if I had setups or not. I just said I wanted it, gave the money, they gave me whatever, and hey, you know what? But again, with them, a lot of people who reach out to them are, if you're going to spend that much money on a snake, obviously you're going to have where to put it in. But I want to mention something real quick. I know we're doing a snake giveaway. I'm going to do another giveaway, in the next few months coming, but I'm not doing it for subscribers, guys, because doing it for subscribers drove me crazy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it for subscribers. I want to do it just for the community, and we'll be giving away a thermostat.
Oh, snaps. All right, well, you heard it here first, guys. There's a thermostat coming soon with Old Troy City Reptiles. Make sure you tell your friends to go and sub. Do that, guys, because
but I'm not doing it for any subs.
I know it's not for the subs, but people need to connect with great people. And you know what? You're one of the educators here in our community, and I'm telling you definitively, a lot of people have learned from you. So yeah, go sub to Old Troy. But remember, he's not doing it for the subs. He's doing it for you guys. He's actually putting out all this love from his family. His Old Troy City Reptiles, the brand, the name, the legend, Old Troy City Reptiles, it's a family affair, and they're doing epic, great things there. So please go support amazing people in the reptile community. Sorry about that, Troy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But Ed, I want to thank you so much, man, for doing this. You know, we said we go live real quick. I want to thank you so much for doing this.
Got it.
We're doing it. We just want people to know what basically I'm expecting if they win the snake, what I'm expecting of them. And we want as many people to show up on the live tonight because I don't want to have to chase people down. You know,
just let everybody know, guys. Spread the word. Tonight. Old Troy City Reptiles. We're doing it. It's happening. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a live giveaway. So, you know, all of us here in the TGH family, let's spread the word. We'll go ahead and put a link to this video in our, you know, our reptile family chat. But let's go ahead and tell all of your friends. Go subscribe, hit the bell, make sure they're there tonight at Old Troy City Reptiles. I'm going to go ahead and disappear now. I'm going to leave this live up to you right now. So, guys, I'm going to disappear. This live belongs to now Old Troy City Reptiles, and he's going to go ahead and end us out. Much love, and as always, we'll see you guys.
Thank you, Ed. Guys, thanks everyone for showing up and everyone who supports me and my channel and what me and my family do. I can't thank you enough. I want to thank Ed for doing this live with me. I really just want to do this to let people know what I'm expecting. They have the proper stuff set up. They're gonna have, they're gonna be able to take care of the snake properly. In the near future, we're gonna be doing a giveaway for a thermostat. It's an ExoTerra 600 watt day night. It's a dimming and pulse proportional thermostat. I'm using it right now on a rack, and it seems to be holding really well. So we're going to be doing a giveaway on one of these in the future, just because I think everyone should have an extra backup thermostat, and I'm hoping everyone does have a thermostat. And if you don't, this may be a chance to get one. So, guys, thank you for stopping in. Ed, thank you for doing this live with me. Everyone who stopped in, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I want to salute all of you. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys tonight at 7:30 my time. My time, I'm on the East Coast in Massachusetts, so whatever time it is going to be where you are, it's 7:30 my time. I know it's going to be different. It's 3 hours different from Ed, an hour or so different from a few other people. So, guys, let's just, let's be here, and just, I just hope amazing people win these snakes, and I'm so excited. And I look forward to seeing you guys here tonight. Thank you, guys. I want to salute all of you. Thank you very much. I'm going to say it again. Support your local USR. Support, become a member of USR and donate to USR, because every bit helps. Thank you, guys. Love you. Sean, Old Troy City Reptiles.
As always, everybody, definitely remember, we have amazing people in this community. Sean is one of them. It's an amazing family. There are people in this community you can feel comfortable looking up to. Sean is one of those people. Obviously, be righteous, be caring, be kind to one another. You hear this all the time. We say here, we have our own, our own nice little quote here at TGH. Remember, the person you were yesterday, that person is gone. The person you are today is working on the best version of yourself for tomorrow. Much love, and we'll see you tonight at Old Troy City Reptiles for that amazing giveaway. I'll see you guys then.